All right, welcome to Hot Nerd Summer. So, there's a subject or skill that you want to work on and get better at it. Doesn't matter what it is, it can be any subject, whether it's chemistry, physics, or any skill, or even a project. Maybe you want to do a coding project. Okay, and then here we're going to help you build your study plan for the summer using ChatGPT. So technically the challenge starts June 8th and ends August 17th, but if these don't align with you, not a problem at all. So just follow along and fill out this form. We're going to do this together and use ChatGPT to basically, build this out. Okay. So, and then last but not least, you can also click here to book your free study strategy call and go over your game plan with me. I have over 3 years of teaching experience helping students go from really confused to understanding different topics ranging from math, chemistry, physics, and even chemical engineering subjects as well. Okay, and so before we get started, just a little bit about me. I did my bachelor's in undergrad in chemical engineering. Okay, and so when I took subjects like the ones I just mentioned, I struggled a lot to try to comprehend the material, do well on exams. Even though I was a passionate student, I just didn't know how to really study. But it wasn't until the summer before my junior year of college where I basically took the book for fluid mechanics. I knew I was going to take fluid mechanics and MATLAB in the fall. And some other stuff as well, but I knew I was going to for sure take fluid mechanics. So I downloaded the book and I just started reading the book over the summer every single day and doing the practice problems at the back of each chapter. So by the time I even started fluid mechanics that fall, I had already finished half of the course material for the entire for half of the course. Namely, I read 6 chapters out of the 12 required for that quarter, that semester. And I ended up getting an A in that class. And similar story for that year for MATLAB. And then I just kept that habit every year after, just using my summers to get ahead rather than fall behind. So summer is really the perfect opportunity. I mean, sure, if you're traveling, if you're partying, sure, like I'm not going to stop you from doing all that. There's nothing wrong with that. But definitely summer is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and lock in. So the way these questions are designed, let's take a look at the first one. Tell me a bit about yourself. This helps us to personalize your plan, include things like your grade level, school status, job commitments, or even hobbies. So we're going to input this into ChatGPT. So I'm just literally going to do this myself and fill this out for my own summer schedule. So I am a recent PhD graduate. I in chemical engineering. I'm currently building my tutoring business to support struggling STEM students ranging from high school and college for a variety of subjects, including math, chemistry, and physics. So literally tell it about yourself. I also enjoy, you can even tell it your hobbies. I also enjoy, music production, working out, and DJing. Okay. All right. So I hope to balance my schedule with my hobbies. Okay. And so here's where you input what subject or skill do you want to study this summer. So there's going to be Gen Chem, Organic Chem, coding, physics, math. It could be anything, literally. Okay. So I really this summer, I really want to do organic chemistry with an emphasis on biochem. I want to get good at the mechanisms, not just memorizing, but also understanding how to solve problems and interpret reagents. I also want to apply the knowledge of organic chemistry to understand basic biochemistry. Amino acids, pathways, glycolysis. I want to apply my knowledge of chem to real world, such as working out and eating right for enhanced weight training and energy levels. So just add as much as you want, and like I said, you're just watching me go through this. And so why this is where you really want to elaborate, but I kind of already elaborated here, so I'm just gonna cut this and just pasted that there. So what's your biggest challenge when it comes to studying? I tend to procrastinate and doom scroll a lot. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this, but you can elaborate there. What's one way you plan to overcome this challenge over the summer? I want to study no less than 15 minutes per day, but ideally more if I have time. Okay, and then this leads into the next question. So about 15 minutes per day or a little more on weekends. Maybe once a week, maybe once a month, do a 3-hour or longer marathon, but still focus on my business. Okay. I prefer to study first thing in the morning. Okay, and then next we have the tools or study methods you like using. I'm gonna add one-on-one walkthroughs, textbooks, lectures, not so much, handwritten notes, nah, practice problems definitely, and YouTube videos and the Discord as well. So click these links for the Discord. And yeah, I would like to join the Discord community. I'm already in. So if you want the link, just click above for that link. And then what would success look like for you by the end of hot or summer? Again, I encourage you to elaborate here, feeling confident in STEM and OChem. Okay, and then all we're going to do is copy and paste this into ChatGPT. So here we have our ChatGPT Hot Nerd Summer loading up here. All I'm going to do is just highlight pretty much everything. Okay, and then the more you fill out, the better chat is going to recognize. But I customized the chat so you can just simply copy and paste it, and it should give you a decent output right off the bat. Okay, and then you just click that link, hit enter, and then let's see what it gives you. Strategy to overcome, commit to 15 minutes minimum per day. I like that. So it's going to give you textbooks, resources, videos, organic chemistry, practice problems. Okay. YouTube playlists. Perfect. Exactly what I need, right? So now I have everything I need. You can customize it. Week 1 foundations. I don't really need to worry about nomenclature, hybridization, so I'm going to skip week 1. Okay. But maybe that's a good review actually. So we'll do week 1 will be a review, and then week 10. I quite like this. And then what you can do is come back to this ChatGPT and you can literally have it tutor you for free. Okay. So then what you're gonna do is copy and paste this entire thing. You can customize it. Let's customize it a little bit actually. I need more details for each topic. Starting with week 1. What are the exact topics and videos I need and specific mechanisms? For example, I know I need structure synthesis. Let's see if it comes up with anything better. Oh, if it's gonna search the web, that might be slightly okay. So there we go. We fully laid out week 1. And now I have a really dense structure here. So I'm just going to copy the overall thing, but I encourage you to just, customize it to your own liking. Okay, and then what you're going to do is come over here and then just back paste that into the chat right here, into the Google form. And then the very last thing is to book your free study strategy call with me. So we're going to go over this study strategy together. Let me know how you do, and then we'll check in at the end of the summer. Okay? So you're just going to go ahead and click this appointment. Let's say you want to meet on Tuesday next week. Select and continue. And then all you have to do is just fill out your name, phone number, and email. And yeah, we'll book a free study strategy call together so we can help you lock in for the summer. And then we'll check back at the end of the summer. Okay? So then you click book and then say, okay, just booked, and submit. Okay? Got to do this little captcha, I guess. All right. Then your response has been recorded, and you'll get an email with all the links. Okay? Link in the Discord. Link to book your call. Link for the ChatGPT. Super encourage you to join the Discord. It's a brand new community that we're building up. Everyone's super nice, and yeah, we're just trying to be inspirational for each other, be there for everyone. Doesn't matter whether you're in high school or college. Yeah, we just want to be that support. And you can also expect lots of content from me. Once again, the theme for this summer is going to be chemistry. So you're going to expect a lot of Gen Chem and organic chemistry content from me this summer. So yeah, stay tuned. Super looking forward to see what you put out. Make sure you check in the Discord for your daily check-ins, or on my story on IG and TikTok. And I'll see you in the rest of the summer for the rest of the live streams. And yeah, let's check back in at the end of the 10 weeks and see how it goes.